Marvel fans know that the Marvel Universe is filled with powerful beings, but there's one entity that stands above them all, the one above all. Who is this being and what makes them so important? The one above all is the supreme being in the Marvel Universe, the creator and ultimate ruler of all existence. They are beyond space, time, and reality. In simple terms, the one above all is the embodiment of Marvel's version of God, but their influence stretches far beyond just the comic world. First introduced in 1982, the one above all is portrayed as an all-powerful, all-knowing force with the power to shape and reshape the entire multiverse. Unlike other cosmic entities like Eternity or Galactus, the one above all is not bound by rules or laws and is considered the source of all creation. In terms of hierarchy, the one above all sits at the top of everything, beyond even the mighty Living Tribunal, a cosmic judge who oversees balance in the multiverse. But while the one above all's power is unimaginable, they often take a backseat in the stories, choosing not to interfere directly. They are usually seen as a guiding force, often communicating through visions or avatars, such as the human form of the Celestial, or sometimes appearing as an old man, or even a figure of cosmic light. Even powerful beings like the Fantastic Four's Reed Richards or the all-knowing Doctor Strange have acknowledged that the one above all's true nature is beyond comprehension. Some believe that the one above all represents the writers and creators themselves, showing that in Marvel, the true creator lies at the top. So next time you think about the most powerful beings in Marvel, remember, there's one force that controls it all, the one above all.
Arishem is a celestial, an ancient, godlike being with immense power, who is part of the race responsible for shaping the Marvel Universe. Celestials have existed for billions of years and are known for their role in manipulating the evolution of various species across the cosmos. Arishem, sometimes referred to as Arishem the Judge, is one of the highest-ranking celestials. He is often portrayed as a stern, calculating entity, serving as a judge to ensure that the experiments carried out by celestials, including the creation of races like humans and the Eternals, go according to plan. Arishem played a significant role in the creation of the Eternals and their counterparts, the Deviants. The Eternals were designed to be the perfect beings to protect humanity, while the Deviants were meant to represent chaos and destruction. Arishem's primary concern is maintaining the balance of these two forces. In the comics, Arishem is responsible for overseeing events like the Genesis Project, which created the Eternals on Earth. He is often seen making tough decisions about whether civilizations are worth saving or destroying. His character is complex, embodying the cold logic and detachment typical of Celestials. Arishem was introduced in the 2021 movie The Eternals, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, where he plays a critical role in the Celestials' plan to harvest energy from planets to create new Celestials. The movie gives audiences a deeper understanding of his character, as he is portrayed as the one who oversees the Eternals and their missions on Earth. Arishem the Celestial is a powerful and enigmatic figure in the Marvel Universe, with his actions shaping the fate of Earth and beyond. His presence adds depth to the cosmic side of Marvel, highlighting the complex interplay of creation, destruction, and judgment in the vast multiverse.
Vast Marvel Universe, there's a being that represents the very concept of time and existence itself, eternity. First appearing in Avengers 48 in 1967, Eternity is an abstract cosmic entity in the Marvel Universe, embodying the entire cosmos and the flow of time. It exists beyond the physical and metaphysical, representing the endless span of reality itself. Eternity is often depicted as a vast, human-like figure composed of stars, galaxies, and the vastness of space. It's a cosmic force of unimaginable power, controlling the fabric of time, reality, and the universe's existence. Eternity's role is not just as a powerful being, but as a symbol of the ongoing, unending nature of existence. Eternity is also a part of a greater cosmic balance alongside other abstract beings such as death, oblivion, and infinity, while not inherently malevolent or benevolent. Eternity represents the continuity of the universe itself, unaffected by the struggles of mortals or even gods. Eternity has appeared in many major Marvel storylines. One of the most significant was in Infinity Gauntlet, where it was one of the entities affected by Thanos using the all-powerful Infinity Gauntlet. Eternity's involvement emphasizes its critical importance in the cosmic hierarchy. It also appears in various Marvel animated series and comics, often as a guide or force of nature to characters dealing with existential crises or the fate of the universe. Eternity is a reflection of the infinite potential of the Marvel Universe, its constant evolution and the cyclical nature of life and time. Its existence serves as a reminder that there are forces far beyond the reach of even the mightiest heroes. A cosmic entity that is as ancient as time itself, Eternity's influence is profound, and its true nature remains one of the most mysterious and awe-inspiring aspects of Marvel's vast multiverse. Everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into one of Marvel's most mysterious and powerful beings, the Tribunal. The Tribunal is a cosmic entity, a being of vast power and authority in the Marvel Universe. Known as the Cosmic Judge, the Tribunal is tasked with maintaining universal balance and judging those who threaten reality itself. His role is like a judge in a courtroom, but instead of cases, he's dealing with universal catastrophes. He's often depicted as a massive, multi-faced figure representing the vastness of his cosmic knowledge. His powers are off the charts. The Tribunal is essentially omnipotent, meaning he can do almost anything. He has the ability to manipulate matter, time, and space. But most importantly, he has the power to weigh the balance of the universe and administer judgment. His decisions are final, and they can lead to anything from the destruction of entire universes to the preservation of existence. The Tribunal first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man 909 in 1980. But he's had more prominent roles in major Marvel events like Infinity Gauntlet and the Thanos Quest. In Infinity Gauntlet, he plays a role in evaluating Thanos' godlike powers and the threat he poses to the universe. Even cosmic beings like the Tribunal were wary of Thanos' power when he wielded the Infinity Gauntlet. Despite his godlike status, the Tribunal is not omniscient. He works with other cosmic entities like the Living Tribunal, Eternity, and Death. Together, they ensure the multiverse remains in balance. However, his decisions aren't always perfect and have sometimes been questioned by more rebellious characters. To sum it up, the Tribunal is a judge of reality itself, powerful, mysterious, and often at the heart of the universe-shaking events in Marvel Comics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you want to see more deep dives into Marvel's cosmic heroes and villains.
Knull is one of the most powerful and terrifying entities in the entire Marvel Universe. First introduced in Venom #3 in 2018, Knull is the god of the symbiotes, a race of alien creatures known for bonding with hosts like Eddie Brock, the infamous Venom. But Knull's origins go back far beyond Venom. In fact, Knull's story begins before the very existence of the universe itself. Knull was the god of the void, an ancient, dark being who ruled over the darkness before light and creation. When the Celestials' colossal cosmic entities came into being and began shaping the universe, Knull saw this as an invasion of his domain. Enraged, Knull waged a brutal war against the Celestials, using his control over darkness to fight back. It was during this battle that Knull created his most powerful weapon, the first symbiote. This symbiote, born from pure darkness, would become the Venom symbiote, a living, parasitic organism capable of bonding with hosts and granting them immense power. Over time, Knull would create a whole army of symbiotes, each one a dark extension of his will. They became his soldiers, capable of bonding with beings across the universe. These symbiotes can enhance a host's strength, speed, and durability. But they also carry Knull's malevolent influence. Venom, the most famous symbiote, is just one of many. Knull's power goes far beyond just the symbiotes. He has the ability to manipulate darkness itself. healing from almost any injury. And he even possesses godlike strength. His hatred for life and creation fuels his dark purpose to plunge the universe into eternal darkness, a state where he would rule forever. Knull's influence has spread far and wide across the Marvel Universe. In the King in Black storyline, Knull takes center stage, launching an invasion on Earth with his symbiote army. His attack leaves the planet vulnerable, and it's only through the efforts of heroes like Venom, Spider-Man, and Thor that Earth has a chance to fight back. What makes Knull so dangerous is not just his raw power, but his ability to control the symbiotes. He can create and manipulate them at will, turning anyone who bonds with them into a weapon of destruction. Knull's dark influence has even affected major heroes like Eddie Brock and Flash Thompson, who have both been bonded to symbiotes in the past. Knull's ultimate goal is to erase all creation and spread his darkness across the universe, and his power only grows as the symbiotes continue to expand. He is a cosmic force of evil, and despite the heroes' attempts to stop him, his presence is only becoming stronger. As long as Knull is out there, no corner of the universe is safe from his darkness. And with the symbiotes under his control, it's clear that his reign of terror is far from over.
Vast and chaotic universe of Marvel Comics, there exists a being of such unimaginable power that it transcends the very fabric of reality. This being is known as the Beyonder. The Beyonder first appeared in Secret Wars #1 in 1984, created by writer Jim Shooter. From the moment he stepped into the Marvel Universe, he was unlike anything seen before. He wasn't from any known dimension or universe. He came from a realm beyond all of existence, a place where even the laws of the Marvel multiverse didn't apply. His origins are as mysterious as his power. The Beyonder is a being of omnipotence, a force so powerful that he can alter reality itself with a mere thought. He doesn't just manipulate matter or energy, he is matter and energy. His understanding of the universe is so vast, it's almost incomprehensible to any mortal. In his first major appearance during the Secret Wars storyline, the Beyonder brings together a group of Marvel's greatest heroes and villains, transporting them to a planet called Battleworld. There, he forces them to fight each other for his amusement. This grand experiment wasn't out of malice, but rather out of curiosity. The Beyonder wanted to understand what drives beings like humans, what motivates them to fight, and what makes them different from himself. Throughout Secret Wars, the Beyonder shows just how godlike his abilities are. He can alter the landscape of Battleworld, create and destroy life, and even grant powers far beyond what his contestants have ever experienced. But, despite his godlike nature, he's not omniscient. His understanding of emotions and motivations is limited. He sees the heroes and villains as puzzles, not people, and tries to understand them as if they were mere data points. His power is nearly without limits. The Beyonder can manipulate time, space, and reality itself. He can erase people from existence, resurrect them, and even reshape the multiverse. In fact, at one point, he was considered so powerful that even cosmic entities like Galactus and the Living Tribunal couldn't stand up to him. However, this power came with a cost. His lack of understanding of humanity often led to clashes with Earth's heroes, who saw him as a threat. Over time, the Beyonder's character evolves. He goes from being an omnipotent observer to a more complex figure, exploring the limits of his power and attempting to comprehend human emotions, desires, and purpose. In later stories, he faces off with some of Marvel's biggest cosmic players, including the Avengers and even the X-Men. His understanding of the universe deepens, but his power remains just as overwhelming.
In the comics, the Beyonder's role changes. He's been both a villain and an anti-hero, a character whose goals are as mysterious as his nature. He's been involved in several major Marvel events, including Secret Wars and Infinity Gauntlet, where his existence ties into the greater cosmic balance. And while his power has been scaled back in some stories, he's still one of the most powerful beings in the entire multiverse. Despite his godlike power, The Beyonder remains a tragic figure. His journey is not just about testing the limits of his power, but also about finding a purpose. He's a cosmic being who struggles with understanding the very beings he manipulates and observes. That quest for understanding is what makes him so compelling and tragic. The Beyonder is a reminder of how small and fragile the universe can seem when faced with such unimaginable power. But his story is far from over. As Marvel's multiverse continues to expand, the Beyonder's place within it remains as uncertain and awe-inspiring as ever.